Shit, nerve-wracking, man. Oh, they gave me number one. Wow, they gave me number one. This nigga got a freshman red shirt that played last year. Shit, podcast. Yeah.
It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Charlottesville, Virginia, and Scott Stadium, home field of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Cavaliers will kick this deep to start us off. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Same tailback, another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Taylor. The sure hands, it's Cunningham. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Big throw caught on the left side. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. Or in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out-route catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating?
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and they get him again.
Well, real shot here to answer that opening drive score with one of your own, but the sack here on 3rd down now really hurts your momentum. What decision do you come up with here on 4th down after giving up that sack?
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Back to pass. It's Taylor. He's running out of time here. He bought some time, now lets it go. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Taylor. On the move now. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's buried. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Punt over the middle. It's buried. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. They misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. So it's Mississippi State on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's buried. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets made on the out route. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Back to throw. It's Taylor. That's caught. It's Davis. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Great cut there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the Cavaliers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
That's a solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Using his legs, it's spared. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? It's another deep shot. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Running back has it on a screen now. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Crosses the 35.
Heck of a job by this defense sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off the scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this 1st down now on 4th down.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Mississippi State. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. Who's in the clear? Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Barry. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timeout. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Off target and incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Virginia. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Penalty flags on the field. The kick was missed, but the defense way too aggressive there. It'll cost him. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. To throw, it's Reed. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. He's got a man down the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. First and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This will be a challenge. Second and goal from the 14. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
On third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. Dropping back. It's Reed. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Steps out short of the goal line. The defense will take over on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver makes the catch. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Back to throw again. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They're going to run it. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Reed. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They'll try a pass here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Barry. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught by the receiver. The pickup was 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Here he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They jump on top now here in the fourth. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Wow, the PAT is no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. On the run, it's Davis.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Reed looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The short completion of the tight end. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
A lot of times we talk about those tough, grinding yards. It's a running back that's fighting for those extra yards. Here, it's the tight end that needs to grind it out for first down yardage. Well done.
He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. A handoff from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Using his legs on the scramble. Heading for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He knocked through the BHC and claimed a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Virginia offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Harrison. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
And the Cavaliers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Grab down the middle. It's Barry. Touchdown, Virginia. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. Now in the red zone, it's Reed. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Dropping back, it's Reed. And this is caught. Smart call there to go for two and make it a three-point game in the late stages. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. And his passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Harrison. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. This could be the game here. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And he fields it inside the 15. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Set up at the 30. Looking to throw. It's Reed. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Picks it up himself and still going. Breaking tackles and going. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. He makes the grab. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Takes up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that play should just about seal it. Number 2 is going to take down number 1, Kirk. They told us they were going to make a strong statement here about supremacy in the sport. Loses the ball behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. Think about the last 5 to 10 years. We've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.